Hi everyone! As you know, we will be exploring triangles in this unit. Today's lesson will involve you using the GeoGebra application to explore a few different relationships that involve the angles of a triangle. My hope is that you and a partner will be able to come up with a generalization for these relationships. In other words, you will be coming up with the theorem on your own.
Hi everyone, this tutorial will help you get acquainted with the GeoGebra app, which we will be using throughout this class. First, you will need to download the free GeoGebra app to either your computer or your smartphone in order to follow along with this video. Once you have the GeoGebra app, you're going to go to the desktop icon and open it up. And we won't be using these grids, so what you're going to do is right-click and unselect axes and grid. And now we're good to go. We have a blank canvas. In our first exploration, we will need to create a triangle and measure its angles. So that's what I'm going to briefly show you how to do here. So first, to make a triangle, well, first you can see all of the different tabs available in GeoGebra. To make a triangle, we're going to go to the Polygon tab and click Polygon and make a polygon with 3 sides. It's important that you finish wherever you started. So I started with A and I clicked A a second time. And now you've created your triangle. The next thing that you want to do is learn how to measure an angle. So you're going to go to the Angle tab and click Angle. When measuring angles in GeoGebra, it's important that you go clockwise, and you're going to go just like how you would name an angle. So if I'm going to measure angle B, just like I would name it, I would go C to B to A. And now I can see what my angle measure is right here. Also, it shows up on the side tab over here. And it is important to note that you can take these vertices and move them all around, and you can see that the angle measurement will change as you do that. So now at this point you know how to make a triangle and measure its angles, which you will be using a lot throughout this course.
GeoGebra's toolbar is filled with different toolboxes that all serve many different purposes. You can create geometric objects. You can create objects in relation to other objects. For example, drawing a line that is perpendicular or parallel to something else. You can create angles or segments with given measures, or you can measure already existing angles and segments. You can perform transformations of objects, and you can even add text or images to explore real-life examples or just to organize your work. The amount of tools to use can be a little overwhelming, but luckily GeoGebra has instructions for using all of their tools on their website. On top of this, you can easily find tutorial videos that go into more detail on using the various functions. Here you'll see a lot of words that you'll become familiar with today and that we will be using throughout the course of this unit. Some of the major words are triangle, angle, exterior versus interior angle, measure, sum. So these are some words that you should be familiar with. To recap, you and a partner will each be creating triangles and measuring the angles of your triangles in order to see what type of relationship these angles have. You will then be looking at the exterior angles in order to see what their relationship is with the interior angles of a triangle.